Well, Halloween is just around the corner, and we're urging families to keep safety in mind when trick-or-treating. Lance Ray with Walkwise Hawaii joins us live in studio with some tips to keep our keiki safe. Good morning, Lance. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, Brittany. I'm so happy to be with a traffic reporter.
Yes,
this is
it worked so great.
Yeah,
I was like, perfect. I need to learn some of these tips, and I know the general public needs to too. So we'll jump right into it. But so my first question then, what can parents do to kind of ensure that their keiki, their children really know the pedestrian safety and understand it?
Well, when you think about Halloween, right, it's the most important pedestrian holiday for little kids, right? It's kind of the first time when you're like 7 or 8 or 9, they're kind of going out on your own, right? And Halloween has a lot of traditions. You make the pumpkin, you got to make the costume. So why not interweave pedestrian safety into trick-or-treating, right? So we suggest that parents sit down and get a piece of paper and have the kids actually make a map of their trick-or-treating route, right? Kids are used to doing GPS, right? But they don't know how to make a map. So actually draw a map of your neighborhood and then teach the kids, on the map, have them make a stop sign. And what is the stop sign? Have them draw a crosswalk. What do you do at a crosswalk? What's the button that you push with the flashing signal?
Wow,
teach your kid all those things, right? And then have them walk the route of where they're going to walk, right? And try to find out what's the safest way to walk around their neighborhood without crossing the street that many times, right? It's a great way to kind of weave safety into a wonderful activity.
That's awesome. And we can even share that with the teachers, too. I used to be a teacher before I did this.
Perfect.
So that's perfect for teachers to do as a Halloween activity pre-Halloween. So maybe
and it makes it fun, too. So it makes the texture of being a safe pedestrian part of life, right?
Exactly.
And you can see on the screen, they're making little models there of kids.
Oh, my goodness. That's so cute. I just saw that. And some of them are 3D. Pretty artistic. They're good at those. So then what are maybe some tips for then the keiki's, costumes? What can we do for the visibility?
Yeah, a lot of times in the past we would tell people to put bright and reflective, like this band, you put on your costume, make it bright and reflective. But the reality right now is sometimes not every costume is conducive to wearing something bright and reflective. So I always tell parents, number one is maybe get that pumpkin, that pumpkin thing we put all your treats in it, put glow sticks in there. So that's glowing, like a glowing lantern, right? Try to think of something that they can put on the crown, maybe you can put some lights on the stuff just to make them visible.
LED lights?
LED lights or something like that, too. And then also make sure your costume is walkable. Think about if you're competing for Miss Hawaii, you're going to wear your evening gown thing, you're going to practice it like that. Think about the Roomba that we saw earlier with the ghost, right? The ghost thing, it wasn't dragging on the floor.
Exactly.
So make sure your costume is not dragging so you're going to trip while you're walking across the street.
Another safety measure. Make sure it fits and everything so it's movable and you have mobility.
Very true,
Awesome, I love that. What's another alternative then for parents and keiki for them maybe not doing trick-or-treating? Is there another alternative activity that they can do?
Well, there's something that everybody does now. It's the shopping centers, right? Every single shopping center has trick-or-treating there. And if you want to be someplace that's safer.
Yeah, like trunk-or-treat.
Trunk-or-treat, too.
Gotcha.
But trunk-or-treat has a little different dynamic to it. Because if you're trick-or-treating, let's say at Royal Hawaiian Center or Ala Moana or Kamehameha Shopping Center, it's a bit safer, right? You're not crossing the street at all, right?
Exactly.
But when you're doing trunk-or-treat, you're in a parking lot, right? And we know that keiki are really good at crossing the street, but when they get into a parking lot, they kind of forget pedestrian safety.
And they're getting excited, they're trick-or-treating, they just want the candy.
And they might dart out between cars, That could be a little bit dangerous. So really teach the kids to maybe hold your hand when you're trunk-or-treating, as well as when you're trick-or-treating,
Exactly. So the shopping centers, that's a good idea then. At least the parents will be all together. Hotels and different things have fun.
Exactly. And you can be in air conditioning sometimes too, so it's nice,
That's awesome. So then we know about the keiki then, that's perfect. What about some adults? What can adults do maybe for safe pedestrian?
Adults is a whole other issue, right?
So whole other ballgame.
Let's see, let me give you an update. So in 2022, we had 116 traffic fatalities, okay? And of those, 28 were pedestrians, right? And the majority of them, 25 of the 28 in 2022, happened between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. when visibility is low, right? So most of those traffic fatalities or pedestrian fatalities are happening at night when visibility is low, right? So we tell drivers, please slow down and look out for pedestrians. Even in our urban core, when we have lights out, there's still pukas of darkness, right? But for Halloween, we have a lot of impaired pedestrians, right? We're going to have them in Chinatown. We're going to have them in Waikiki partying, right? They're not going to pay attention. They're probably more likely to jaywalk. Cross between cars, so you're not going to see them. So we tell all the drivers, especially the Uber drivers, the Lyft drivers, the taxi drivers, look out for those drunken pedestrians, impaired pedestrians. you know.
Right, and so it's so important for everyone to keep safe. Thank you so much for giving us some of those tips. And then where can we find more information maybe on that? Do we have a website that maybe
You can go to the
look at?
Hawaii Department of Transportation, the website, to get information on that as well, and also our Facebook page, Walkwise Hawaii.
Perfect, Walkways Hawaii, just so we can find more updates on that. Thank you so much for joining us, Lance. That's
I
really
really
important that we
appreciate you
know.
letting us be here
Thank
today.
you. No, thank you for coming. I'll see you again soon.